Hi guys, I am here in my car warming it up because it's kind of a beautiful fall day in the Pacific Northwest. It looks like there might be some promising and maybe some sunshine, but it's not gonna matter because I'm not gonna be outside today. So I am actually staying at my friend's house in Wilsonville because in Silverton, which is about 45 minutes south or so, the beauty school is going on, and I picked up my package with my name badge and everything on it. How cute is this? And we got to pick out our lanyard and it says Young Living Beauty School on it. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of. And you could pick a pink or a white one. I went with white because it's classic and it also matches a lot of things. And so it also happens to be my best friend's birthday today. Happy birthday. You probably won't see this till way later, but I want to see how this goes. I don't know much about the art line, Young Living's product line that has to do with facial cleansers and moisturizers, and I don't know anything about it, and my face has been breaking out like crazy, and I've not been drinking enough water, so I brought my water. We're doing it at the Oregon Garden Resort, and it's huge. So I went last night when it was raining and it was dark and I didn't know where I was going, so it was very confusing. So I'm hoping that it makes more sense when I get there today. So I have about an hour to get there or so, because when I went to go get my package, they ran out of the boxes. And by boxes, I mean, going to this, it seems like kind of a hefty price when you get started. It's $300 or so just for the tickets to get in. I bought it a while back. I bought it probably right after I bought my first Danny Johnson tickets, and so I was feeling very gung-ho. And I don't regret it. I hem and hawed about this weekend and whether or not I was gonna go or not. But it's not just you know, just the privilege of going isn't $300. It's you get to hang out with like-minded people, you get to learn about products from a company that you already know and trust, and you get the products. So I'm really excited to see what I get, and I think I spied some people that got the last boxes last night for the pre-registration, and I think there's even samples of all of the makeup line, and I think the idea is that you get a big makeup box full of all of the goodies that Young Living has to offer that is in their beauty line, and I think that now includes makeup. I hope that's true. I hope I'm not gonna eat my words on this. And the idea is that it's gonna create an environment for us to share, or to create another beauty experience for others, especially in our downline or our friends or anything like that that wants to kind of sample a natural way to take care of your skin. And I'm super, super excited. Now is an amazing time to do it. Winter is coming or is here, depending on what you think, and daylight savings is right around the corner. So I'm really interested to get this started. So I'm gonna hit the road. I'll give you a brief tour of where I'm at, and hopefully you guys can see some heavy hitters that I'm gonna be hanging out with today. I am going alone. I did not purchase my tickets with any friends or anything like that, but I did see a few people that I am very familiar with and are some very inspiring people that are in my upline of the oily gurus, and I hope to kind of hang out with them today. But I also wanted to kind of embrace the uncomfortable side. I'm gonna lean into the uncomfortableness and lean into the vulnerability of being in a big room full of people I might not necessarily know, and I'm just gonna say hello and be as social as I can. I'm probably gonna be pretty worn out being the little introvert that I am, but I am looking forward to kind of just learning. I love it when I get an opportunity to be a sponge and kind of embrace newness, I guess. But I also get to spend this evening, I'm not going to the dinner gala, so you won't see footage of that. I'm sure if you were to YouTube it, you probably would. But the gala tonight is a semi-formal event where everyone is invited for a dinner that is included as well, and all the lunches are included as well. And the idea is that you get to converse with everybody around you, and then you also are in a competition for a wacky or fun hat. And it could be as crazy or as elegant as you want it to be, and there's a contest. And I think that's so fun. I think that's such a great idea. I am not going tonight, and that is because it is my best friend's birthday, and my sister is coming down from kind of the Seattle area, and so it is kind of a little reunion for the three of us, and I felt that that was more important than getting dressed up. And I figured I'd probably be pretty socialed out at that point with people from Young Living, which is okay. I imagine anybody who's gone to a convention or any other large event would know exactly what I'm talking about, but maybe you're the type that gets re-energized by that sort of thing, and if you are, awesome. But I'm gonna hit the road, and I will see you guys soon. crazy person talking to myself in the middle of all this chaos, but we just completed day 1 at the beauty school, and we got to play with all of our goodies that are in the box. And there's boxes everywhere. I don't know if you can see, there's different colors. This is like, you got like kind of a white pearly color, you got a pink, there's black and purple, and there's so many really neat colors, even a gold. And we went through, and there's going to be pictures circulating with us actually trying all the products on, going through huge, like the slides. We got packets of information for. You can actually buy products. All of the Young Living products that they have here are 10% off, and it goes towards your essential reward. So essentially, I could get my essential reward order without having to pay shipping. And I think maybe tax. I'm sure there's tax, but to have it be significantly cheaper. So I was really excited about some of the items that were available, and some items they had mentioned. A lot of the stuff I hadn't tried before, which is fantastic, and I smell great. And I don't know if you can tell, so I only have eye makeup on right now. I have a little bit of my eyebrows are left on. I didn't wipe them all the way off, but I have nothing on my skin right now. So you can kind of see some age spotting and things like that. So what you can do when you're here is you can get a photo done so that you can tell what kind of damage, what kind of skin damage, sun damage is on your skin, especially right at fall time is a really good time for this, especially after all of the sun exposure that most of us have. And so you can get that photo done, and then you can get it progressively later and see what the before and after is. I think it's like 6 months later or so. So it's a really neat concept to see what kind of damage you have. So I can already tell just by looking at me, I have rosacea here and little spots here and there. But right now my skin is very soft and moisturized and even, which is great because I didn't bring anything with me when I went to visit my friend's house. So I am all prepared. And so right now it is a madhouse. Everybody is getting their group photos and kind of going through. It looks like some of them are re-putting on their makeup. It's about to be dinner time, and they're getting their last minute orders in, and then there's going to be Fair with Flair, and that's that dance or that get together that I said I wasn't going to go to, so sorry about that. But I am having such a good time. I actually am sitting at a table where I didn't know a single person. So my team is back there somewhere, and it just happened to work out that way. And so I've gotten to know this team really well. I'm actually sitting at another diamond table, a Royal Crown Diamond. I'm sitting at their table, and the gal to my left is going to Germany pretty soon. She's a military wife, and the lovely woman on my right is actually a new mom. And I'm hanging out here at the table a little bit to let her know what's going on so she doesn't feel left out because she had to leave. But I'm having such a blast talking to total random strangers. Lunch that was provided was absolutely delicious. I can smell dinner right now. So I'm going to be going pretty soon, hang out with my friends, and see why I have so many phone calls while I was gone. I'm not normally that popular. So, but this venue is super pretty. I got to figure out how to get back to my car. It's kind of a confused maze of things. And the really neat thing is that every month Young Living does promotions to encourage a bigger, you just get more stuff if you order more things, basically. And one of the things that they had for an exclusively here is a jar of, I have ink on my hand, is a jar of their Art Intense moisturizer, and it's absolutely free if you get 500 PV. And I wish I was in a position to do that. I'm already here, so I feel like that I'm getting quite the benefit. We didn't have to dip into this while we were doing our class or kind of our group get together, but we actually got full-size versions to play with, which is really awesome. So we got to play with the toner and the moisturizer, which I've never used any of this stuff before, guys. So this is really, really awesome. The things I have used are the satin facial scrub, which I love and highly recommend. A little goes a long way, which is great. My favorite use is using this shower. And then there is an orange blossom facial wash somewhere around here, but that is phenomenal as well. So my biggest kind of takeaway from this that I don't have in my, well, I guess I got to have toner in my box. So toner I'm actually going to get, I would really love to get that. And then I actually was really interested in the light moisturizer, so I'm kind of excited about that. So those are two things I'm going to get. I also have a sample of the Wolfberry eye cream. I didn't get to use it, I used the Boswellia one, but I actually had a little bit of redness when that happened. It's died down quite a bit now. So I'll probably see how the Wolfberry eye cream works. And then I want to get some rose ointment. I hear that that's really good. So that's kind of what's going on for today. I hope to check in with you again tomorrow, probably. See how everything goes and how I feel, and maybe even get to play around some more in this sweet little box, and my little retro box with its cute little rose. It's so cute. But yeah. I hope that you guys have had a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Good morning. I'm letting my car warm up again. I'm almost ready to head out back down to Silverton from Wilsonville, because that's where I'm staying. Got to celebrate with my friend's birthday yesterday, and that was a lot of fun. So today is more about, well, they're going to celebrate the fall hall hat contest winners from last night's Fair with Flair. I had a good time last night, so I'm not too sad that I missed it. But we're also going to talk about how to use the new makeup line, the new toxic-free makeup line, to grow your business, different nutrition and skin options, inner beauty, cultivating self-care, young living business and lifestyle. I'm kind of just listing all the things I'm going to learn today. Personal brand, and of course giveaways. There's giveaways throughout the whole thing as you speak up and help engage with everybody that is there. You have an opportunity to win an oil or an item that is Young Living based. I do have to say I had a lot of fun. There was a lot of opportunity to purchase things and win things, and I had a lot of really good conversations, and I've made some new friends, which I am really excited about. So I just wanted to check in with you guys, let you know that today's not as nice of a day, but that's okay. I'm gonna spend it inside, and I know where I'm at, so my anxiety level has gone down a little bit. I know how to get there, I know where to park, I know where I'm going. And I'm kind of excited to take some pretty detailed notes today. And that lunch that I had yesterday was quite delicious, so I'm very much looking forward to that, of course. And then they bring refreshments so that you can have your hot chocolate or cider or coffee if that's your thing. And kind of, I think the greatest takeaway I've taken from this is actually that I can go out there, buy tickets to go to an event totally by myself, and I've had conversations with completely different people. Any line that I stood in, like for lunch, for example, or any other, basically anything. I stood in line to get my my beauty box, and even then just struck up conversations the entire time. So that's where Danny Johnson comes in handy. She kind of teaches you to kind of get outside your comfort level and talk to people instead of being on your phone, and it helps that I have a really limited sort of reception and data plan, so I can't be on the phone all the time. But it's kind of nice to sort of reintroduce yourself to people you've never met before. When's the last time you met a brand new person, or you were stuck in a line with somebody and didn't spend that time on your phone and then decided to engage with somebody next to you? They're usually going to be pretty nice. If they're grumpy, I mean, I could see, going the other way, but it's kind of a new art trying to get back in touch with people that you've never met that might be like-minded or come from a totally different background from you. And I have met all kinds of ages and different there was like gentlemen there as well. I just want to say, if you have an opportunity to go to something like this, it is very enlightening and empowering to go and be with a group of people like-minded, whether it's Young Living or a gigantic yoga session or something else that is really just neat, that is an interest that you like. And even if you don't have anybody to go, sometimes that's better. When I traveled with my husband, which I love dearly, of course, there were some drawbacks to traveling with a partner. You're more likely to just stick together side by side with that partner, which can be a great experience as well. And honestly, sometimes it'll help save you in times where you're just completely lost. But at the other times, it also kind of creates a barrier. You're less likely to talk to a new person if you have someone by your side that you can trust. Also, it's a lot harder for other people to approach you, because if you're two people very close knit, you're more likely to talk to somebody if you're by yourself to someone who is also by themselves. So there's kind of a neat concept there that I thought was really engaging and really applied to me yesterday. So I went out on a limb. Not to say that I love doing it all the time. I'm pretty exhausted and I got to do it again today, but I feel a little bit more comfortable today because I know where I'm going, where I'm sitting, and things like that. So what to kind of expect today is a little bit easier for me. But I will check back with you soon. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's freezing, almost really freezing. So I just have to say that the Oregon Garden Resort is absolutely stunning, and I know I didn't even get to see a fraction of this location. I also have to say that the opportunity to go to beauty school is so empowering because it's not just about the products. They talk about how to take care of yourself from within, talking about your emotional status and how you feel directly relates upon how you look. The speakers I was surrounded with, I almost have no words right now. So I met, it was like a room full of diamonds, and I'm not talking about any diamonds. I'm talking like royal crown diamonds. These are people that have had to figure themselves out, empower other people, and took as many people with them as they possibly could. And because it's not about rank, it's about the people that they've helped along the way, and it's just so inspiring. And I do encourage anyone who's remotely interested in outer beauty to obviously look into inner beauty, but to actually look into going to this beauty school, because I made new friends. I was surrounded by positivity and absolute beauty from every angle that you can think of the word that describes. And I have a very positive takeaway from this. I do want to do a few different videos kind of describing a little bit more in depth as to what I learned, maybe some quotes. So throw some things out there. There was the beauty school I attended was an official beauty school from Young Living itself. So the rally I went to was as well. The rally was a little bit smaller, but it's not like going to a class and getting your face done with the product. That would be what you would go to if you were to come to my house and try the products I just tried. And that is great too, because you at least get a little bit of a taste of the idea of the business, because they are interested in and passionate about putting good things on your body and allowing your body to thrive and to nourish itself with these products. And then it just goes so much deeper than that, and you kind of truly don't quite grasp it until you go. And there's always something about going to a major event, whether it's by myself or with others that share the same passion, that it's just like I'm out of breath. Like, I'm just so taken aback. Like, this is such an amazing thing, and I'm so glad that this was an opportunity I went to. I really didn't want to go. I was like, I'm not going with anybody. This is gonna be so scary. And it ended up being very empowering, and the room smelled amazing because there's oils everywhere. And I'm gonna take some practices home, some self-meditation and things that I want to put out there into the universe. And I really encourage anyone to at least consider for 2 seconds to think about, you know, what have you done today that has encouraged you to do better? Who are you? Like, what do you value in life? What are your morals? Like, truly assess those around you. Are you surrounded by people who speak life into your life, speak positivity into your life, rather than speaking death? That's one thing I've been learning for a couple months now, is I want to speak positively and speak life into everything that I do, rather than speaking death, because it is so draining and so disease-ridden when you speak death and negativity, and it is a hard habit to get rid of. And it's an easy thing to point the finger and blame others or whatever. But to speak positively attracts positive. And I am so thankful for being in this establishment, this business, this family, because they only speak positivity. And I have to say that is probably the biggest takeaway I have come across, and I think that's amazing. And I really hope this is all making sense, because I'm kind of tripping over my words and I'm kind of like winded, but I truly had a great experience, and I really appreciate you sticking around this long to watch the rest of this video. So I will be looking forward to making a few more videos based upon some of the things I learned, some of my favorite takeaways, some of my favorite products and things like that, and just a million more reasons as to why I love this company. It's not just a oil company, it's a wellness company, and I'm very, very happy to be a part of it. So thanks for watching, and I love you. Mwah.